Hey guys, how you doing today? Hope everybody had a beautiful Thanksgiving with their family and friends. And I wanted to show you my pre-Christmas tree. I got that up. Well, I got it completed right after Thanksgiving. So I thought I would show you that to start off the video. I am just going to be showing you guys some plant updates today and just a little bit of chatting. But first, I want to show you guys, I got a new plant. I did not do an unboxing because uh, it came right as we were getting ready to walk out the door. So I just hurry up and unboxed her and took care of her. And I'm going to show her to you right now. Okay, here she is. I got a beautiful pensive orange philodendron. She come in pretty good shape. She was a little rough, but she did have a heat pack, so she fared pretty good. I potted her up right away, and she came like semi-bare root, but I think she's looking better all day already. I've only had her for, I think she came Friday, the day right after Thanksgiving, so she's looking a lot better. Okay, I've changed a little bit of my living room around. I changed some plants around, and I'll show you some of the new stuff. I moved my birds. My birds used to sit over there. So that's new. The two hanging plants, my husband put those hooks up for me because I needed some more hook space. Gee, I don't know why. And then just kind of rearranged a few things over in here. My birds are right there for now. I just ordered them a new stand to set their cage up on, so that will be here Wednesday. I'll be glad. And I got a really neat looking shelf. I can put them on the top. And then I could put some plants on the bottom. It's a big 4-tier shelf, so I am really excited about that. But I'm going to have my husband put a hook up right there so I can hang another plant right there. So that will give me a little more space to hang a couple more plants. I guess the first thing I want to show you is I was doing some watering today and I'm seeing a lot of new growth, so I figured I would just go over that. Now my amaryllis, these are the ones that I put in the water vessels. I've got that one, oop, and my big finger, and that one. And I just moved them to the south window because where I had them, they were not getting enough light. They were growing, getting bigger, but not fast enough because I know how fast these guys grow. So I moved them into my south window over here, and we'll see how they do. Pretty begonia. Let's see. The next thing is I repotted my anthurium. This is my big red bird. I put her in a coconut basket, and I put some lava rock on the bottom, a little bit of soil, and then a bark and soil mixed, more bark than soil. And I'm going to see if she does a little bit better for me in that. That is my anthurium big red bird. Here is my cissus. I got her up on a trellis. Trying to get used to looking at her up on a trellis, but alright, let's go to the next plant. Okay, I moved my anthuriums out here. That's my Veitchii. She has all kinds of new growths coming. This is a new leaf right here. Again, I mean, she has just been growing like crazy here lately. Very, very beautiful plant. That is my Gloriosum, Philodendron Gloriosum. And she has a new leaf coming out right here. I'm hoping she's going to be bigger than the last. There's my Philodendron Veitchii, or excuse me, Varicosum. Geez, I had to think all these V's. Varicosum? Yeah. That is her newest leaf, and she has another one coming out right back there. You see it? So very happy with that plant. This is my Alocasia Frydek. That is her newest leaf, and then she's got another one pushing out back there, right here. So she's coming right along. I'm very happy. She's got a lot of yellowing. I gave her some bone meal, and I gave her a shot of Epsom salt. We'll see if that clears it up. Okay, this is my Philodendron Squamiferum, and she is doing really good. She has a new leaf popping out right there. Very excited about that. You can see all her little roots popping out down here. Pretty cool. Love that little plant. I took some cuttings off of my Philodendron Adansonii, the round form or wide form, and I took her off of my mother plant right there. But I wanted a backup plant because I really, really like this plant, and I wanted another one. So, and usually I don't do that, but I really love that plant. So here is my Anthurium pendifolium. She is doing really well. This here is her newest leaf. It is really long. It is longer than the other ones that she came with. That is the first leaf she's ever put out for me, so I'm really happy about that. I've actually got another Anthurium gracile coming to me, and I cannot wait to get that. It is also a petal leaf form Anthurium, which I really, really love. I really love the look of the petal leaf, or strap leaf, whichever you want to call it. And then I also want to show you my Philodendron Ecuadornese. She is at the top, one of my favorites. I love her. I love the shape of the leaves. I love all the ribbing on the leaves. It was just gorgeous. She has done very, very well for me. They said this was a very hard plant to grow. That's her newest leaf. And she's pushing out another one. She never stops. She never stops growing. She's absolutely gorgeous. I think when I got her, she had these two, and maybe, well, no, this is the next one. So it would have been that one, and then that one. She's grown this one, that one, and now this one for me. I think this was one, I think this one, that leaf, and this leaf back here was the one she came with. She's grown all these. She grew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's been with me. And it's only been around the middle of summer, so beautiful plant. It's my Brazil. She's growing like crazy still. That is my Marble Queen Pothos. That's the one that my husband put a hook up for me. And then my other one is a smaller Brazil. That's the other hook my husband put up. Really cool. My Anthurium. I also wanted to get in, I want to do a couple shout out for some smaller plant channels that I really like watching. I'm going to repeat myself on one of them. That is Linda Sue Plants for You. I'll write the names up on the screen for you guys. I know some of you already are subscribed to her and watch her. She is very informative. She has a lot of beautiful, beautiful plants, and if you guys go over and check her channel out, I am sure you will enjoy it. The other lady that I want to shout out today, that I really, really enjoy her. I enjoy her channel. She has a lot of beautiful plants, and I think you guys will really, really enjoy her content. She does a lot of unboxings. She just recently did a plant tour video. Um, Her plants are gorgeous also. And that is Jungle Plant Girl. So you guys go over and take a look at her channel too, and I'm sure you will enjoy her as much as I do. Then I got here my Anthurium Big Red. She is doing really good. The more copper leaves are the newest that she is pushing out. Beautiful. I love this plant. And then she's got, if you guys can see down here, let me see if I can get a good angle. Right down here, she's got another baby coming. Right here where my finger's at. So this plant just grows and grows and grows. I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, I wanted to update you guys on my Monstera Peru. She is doing really good. This here is a new leaf. This is a new leaf coming. This is a new leaf. She has really, really taken off. My Philodendron Moonlight back there, she's growing like a little weed too. I really love that little plant. I can't get my camera in. Oh, that was classy. And this is my Monstera Siltepecana. She is also growing like a little weed. I really like her. I had her up on a pole, but I decided to, or a stake, I mean, but I decided to take her down. Sorry, my birds are being so noisy. Every time I talk, they take off. This is my Philodendron Macaulay's Finale. She's getting all kinds of new growth. Love the beautiful leaves on this plant. That's another new leaf. She's not all the way unfurled yet. She's got another new growth right here. Don't mind that. That is bone meal. I was kind of sloppy with it. As usual. But yeah, I'm finding all these new growths as I'm coming around watering and taking care of everybody. And I thought you guys might want to see. This is my Philodendron Mexicanum. It really hasn't done a whole lot for me since I've had her the last couple months, but she is finally taking off. She pushed out this new leaf. This was the next one. And then she's got a another growth down here. So she is finally starting to come along. Down here, let's see, hold on. Alright, down here, this is a cactus that my friend Jess gave me when we did a plant swap. And look at that new growth coming in down there. I'm very excited because this plant has done nothing. It got a little bit of leaf rot right here when after I first got her, and I had to cut that off. And then she finally took off and grew some roots for me, and now she's got that new growth coming. very excited about that. This is a beautiful, beautiful cactus. I really, really like it. My micans, philodendron micans is just going nuts. I wrapped her up around here because she was growing all over the place. A string of bananas was doing really good. She has really taken off, which I am shocked. Usually I kill these things, but I do not water her. I mist her every once in a while. She gets pretty good humidity in here, so she's doing pretty good. This is my string of fish hooks, I think. I don't remember, guys. I think it was fish hooks. But she was a little rescue and she is doing really well. I repotted her, gave her some fresh soil, gave her some worm castings, and she is growing really good. And she's looking better. I was glad I picked her up for a couple bucks. Alright, this is my philodendron pedatum, however you say it. And she has another new growth. I think the last one, yeah, this was her last new leaf. And now she's putting up this one. I have not had this plant very long, and she has really taken off good for me. I really love the shape. As you can tell with I've got this pedatum, I've got the Florida Beauty, and then I've got the other one that I just showed you. Anyways, and then the other one that I just showed you, my other philodendron, my squamiferum. I love this leaf shape. I mean, they're sort of similar, but they're very different. Like right here, this is my Florida Beauty. Very different leaf structure than the pendifolium, or pedatum, excuse me. A little more frillier on the edges. And as the leaves get bigger, they do change too with maturity. So very, very excited to have these plants with that leaf structure. I really like it. The next one I want to show you is my this is my Tetrasperma, and she has just grown like crazy. She just keeps getting taller and taller. But I think what I want to do, or I'm going to do, to make her a little fuller plant is take a cut right about here and then root it out and then stick it down in the pot on the other side of the pot to make her fuller. But she still has lots of new growth. That's her newest leaf. And my Florida Beauty, she's put out this leaf for me and this leaf, and she's shooting out this one, another newbie. And this is my Philodendron dubium. This is her newest leaf. It's so cute when they first come out. And then she's got another one down there coming. Very excited. I love this plant. I have a secondary plant of this that I bought cuttings from, and it's funny how the leaves are so different when they're young. But that's okay, I like that variant. So, and then back here, oh, I put my 3 orchid cactuses that I had, I put them all into one pot. Because guys, I just need to have more room. So, but there are 3 or 4 cuttings of Monstera babies that I'm rooting out. I had to cut my mama plant. She was really getting drapey, and it was draping over my husband on the couch. And so I gave her a haircut, and I cut a lot of the smaller leaves off of the bottom, and I pulled her up. I just wrapped, here I'll show you. I wrapped some really soft yarn around her and tied everything back because she was draping so much, and I have to be, well, when I did that, the couch was over here and it was draping down over the couch, hitting my husband in the head, which I thought was pretty funny, but I decided it was time for her to have another haircut. So I cut a lot of the really small leaves off from down here on her. They were very, very old leaves, small, not doing nothing, so I cut those all off. I want the plant to work on new growth and bigger, newer leaves than working on those small, old leaves. So that's what I do. I know other people are gonna, but I've always done it. As long as your plant has a lot of leaves, it will not hurt your plant to cut the small, older growth off. And, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I kind of went in the wrong order, but I'll catch up, I think, I hope. This is my bird of paradise. I moved her over here. She has another new growth popping up. This is the growth that she put up for me in the house since she's been in. And now she's pushing up another one. Crazy. My philodendron red emerald is doing really well. She's got all kinds of new growth. I'm going to do the same with her as I'm going to do with my Tetrasperma. I'm going to make a cut, I think right here, root it out, and then plant it back into the pot. Because I want her to be nice and full. She can worry about getting taller later, and she can only get as tall as my ceiling, so I'll have to eventually keep cutting her back. And then down in here, I just have this plant. This is my philodendron spade leaf. This is a very, very cute little plant. I just have her sitting down here in the pot with my red emerald right now. But she has a new growth, another one. This is another plant that just grows like crazy, and I love the long leaves. And I like that she hangs over. I originally bought her to put in a hanging pot, but I have not got her put in a hanging pot yet. But I'm hoping when my husband gets that other hookup for me, she is going to be over in the corner hanging in a hanging pot. So really a nice plant. I love how it grows. It's really cool looking. Great fast grower. And right now she looks really pretty in here with my red emerald.